Okay, you see him? This is my spicewood tree, or bush. It's a bush, yeah. Pretty good size though. He's getting to be. So you see what I've done? I trimmed some of the young growth. I know we're still in spring though, so it's all right. But yeah, I remember as a child, my grandma would stop along the road when we'd go up in the mountains, and she would, me and her would pick some, bring it back, make some tea, and then dry the rest. So yeah, we're gonna make some tea out of this. And those leaves are young, so I can wash them up and use them as well for the tea. I'll show you. We'll do it here in a bit. Okay, I got it all washed here, and I'm going to use a pot with a lid, and then I'll just strain it and put it into my kettle. But yeah, I'm cutting it all up. The sticks, twigs, and leaves. I just put it into a pot. As you can see, I got the water level up, and I had quite a bit. I did put all of that in there that I showed. The reason being, last time I made it, it was a little bit weak, and I don't want it so weak. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to let this come to like a low boil, or come to a boil, and then I'll let it go to a lower boil, and probably boil it for probably 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm going to cover it up, and I'm gonna let it steep. And I may let it steep, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 minutes. We'll just see. I'm gonna watch it and see how strong it gets, because we want it a bit stouter than it was the last time. Last time it was a little weak, and it'll have more flavor, But then, yeah, I'll bring it back after I get it strained and everything. As you can see, I've got it boiling, but it's not boiling over. Looks pretty good. I've got see there, I've got it set on that, so it's not set up high. I'm gonna let this boil, and I'll set my timer for like 15 minutes. Let it just, it's like at a simmer boil, low boil, I guess you would say. And then after that, I'm gonna put my lid on it that I've got right here, and cut it off, take it off the eye, and let it sit for 20 or 30 more minutes. I got it done. I ended up having to cut it back up a little bit, and because it wanted to stop boiling, low boil. But yeah, I've strained it. I've got it in my little clear tea kettle here, and yep, nice cup of spicewood tea. It looks like it's going to be stouter than it was the last time, so that's a good thing. And you can add you some honey or sugar, or or drink it plain. I mean, yeah, me and my son, we drink a lot of it without anything, and or I'll use some honey every once in a while, sugar. But yeah, there you go, spicewood tea. If you got spicewood trees, go out and pick you some of the, well, I like to do it in the spring, yeah, and pick you some twigs, and you can use the leaves because right now they're young and they're tender. So yeah. Yeah, I got a whole jar of spicewood tea that's dried, and to be honest with you, in the spring I will fix some and put some leaves in it, but I prefer it this way. I prefer it dried to make my tea. The leaves, I think, kind of make it bitter, but I will use them some in the spring, early spring, but I prefer it to just dry it and use it this way right here. Just put those in my pot like I do with the the green. But yeah, that's the way I prefer it, and I just keep it in this big old jar here.